San Diego. A spike strip is laid down for a man on a 4-day drug binge who's commandeered a city bus. He actually seems to be enjoying himself as he rolls right over the spikes. The crowd cheers as air quickly escapes from his tires. Moments later, he was in custody. Tyler, Texas.
Tower dispatch copy. He's going about 80 miles an hour, waiting all over the roadway.
A maniac in a 45,000-pound big rig careens down the highway. Officers can't lay down spike strips in time, so they use the next best thing. Their shotguns. Risking his life, this officer manages to get off round after round, almost getting swept from the road in the process. The truck misses only by inches.
He's gonna try to kill me!
Several tires are shredded instantly. 10-pound chunks of hot rubber fly at the officer's windshield. This Goliath is mortally wounded. No tires, no go. But what if nothing works? Good officers always rely on their training, but the best officers know they have to be ready for anything, at any time, stopping the unstoppable. An officer's job has never been more dangerous or more necessary. Convenience stores. It's a dangerous job for anyone, but especially for a woman working alone. In this vicious robbery, the man doesn't seem to be armed or dangerous. Watch his hands. Even something as innocent as a cup of coffee can become a scalding hot weapon.
These robbers want the money. They're going in brazen right off the street. They'll use anything from a cup of coffee to a firearm.
Because of this tape, that cup of coffee cost this man his freedom.
The best advice that I can give anyone is to cooperate. Give them what they want.
In this convenience store, the clerk talks casually with the customer. The customer's friend stands out of the camera's view to the right. She has no idea that her job is about to take a life-threatening turn. Watch how quickly the man's disposition changes, from innocent customer to deadly robber. The shot misses this terrified clerk by inches. The bullet comes so close to the clerk's head, it actually blows her hair. The two robbers quickly ask the clerk to open the safe.
I can't. I'll call somebody who can.
This robber has an itchy trigger finger. It's essential that the woman stay calm and follow every command.
I'll give you what I got in here.
The woman gives the robber money from an open register. The two gun-toting thieves head for the door.
Thank y'all for not killing me. I got 2 babies.
Her ability to stay calm was a quiet act of heroism that saved her life. The two women you're about to see refuse to be just another statistic. It's the night shift in a liquor store. A known ex-convict walks in demanding money and merchandise. He seems to be concealing a weapon in his jacket. One clerk manages to sneak up behind the robber with a weapon of her own, a bottle of Canadian whiskey. The second woman strikes him across the forehead with a bottle of Thunderbird wine. Disoriented, the man reveals his weapon, a plastic hair comb. But unless he plans to groom them to death, this man is in trouble. These women are determined to catch a thief. Armed with 100 proof each, they take off after the robber. Each robbery is unique. Sometimes your safest bet is to lie low and follow every command. Other times, taking a risk can save your life. For women working in one of America's most dangerous professions, an ability to think on your feet is a life-saving skill. Southern California, bank robbery capital of the world. Although video cameras have certainly made it tougher for the thieves, it doesn't slow them down. But stealing the money is only half the battle. The other half is getting away with it. Los Angeles. This 2-time suspected bank robber is at it again. And with these speeds, he doesn't plan on getting caught. He tries to dodge police on surface streets, slicing across intersections, and barreling past traffic.
He's going over the curb, across the grass, right into the intersection. He's not slowing down for cross traffic.
He's been driving hard, fast, and furious for over an hour. He plays a deadly game of chance and almost loses. The big rig clips him, pushing the car over the curb. If the impact were any stronger, this chase would be over. Watch a man's determination literally drive him to extremes. It's an explosion of rubber and metal as chunks of tire fly off the car. But it isn't over. The 42-year-old thief makes one last ditch fight for freedom. He's back on the freeway, but his front wheel is about to become history. Despite flying sparks and scraping metal, the suspect maintains his speed. Something's got to give. Moments later, we see it's the car.
Driving on the brake cylinder right now. Stand by.
Clutching a bundle of bills, the suspect sprints across 4 lanes of oncoming traffic.
Zipper 8, all units, be advised we have a foot pursuit on the freeway.
He's going to that fence now. He has something in his hand.
The fall knocks the wind out of him and the cash from his hand.
Looks like he dropped the money. He's picking it up.
Greed knows no bounds. He'd rather pick up the money than pick up the pace.
Stuck on this side of the freeway. There's a unit just north of him. Right now, he's climbing that fence.
Now the cops can play catch-up. The fence is topped with razor-sharp wire, but the pain is too intense. He stumbles right into police. Lose the loot and lose your freedom. One less bank robber on the streets, now serving 20 years in a federal pen. Orange County, Florida. A hot, humid night. The man in this pulled-over pickup approaches a deputy squad car. The deputy doesn't realize it yet, but the man is a fellow police officer from neighboring Dade County. You're about to witness an incredible clash of wills.
How will be the law?
A major with 27 years experience, he feels he's being harassed by the younger corporal.
Hey, Tyler, you have a gun on you, sir?
Yeah, I got a gun on me.
Where is it at? Where's
Right
it?
here.
Let me see your ID.
Orange County.
The corporal begins writing a ticket for a minor license plate infraction and a moving violation.
What violation?
Say the signal lane change and...
You're a liar. You're a liar, man. I gave a signal. I gave a left turn. Give me my license. You ain't giving me no ticket.
In a flash of anger and frustration, he snatches his license from the deputy's clipboard. The deputy sends for a supervisor.
Try to watch Commander up this way, please.
It's now a standoff.
Keep your hand away from your gun.
Off-screen backup has arrived, but still no supervisor.
You better not. You want a supervisor. I want to
Hey, turn around, put your hands on top of your head right now. He's a deputy, he's armed with a gun.
They threaten to spray him.
You're gonna give me sprayed with pepper mace in about a second if you don't cooperate. You need to cooperate now. You're making this harder than it's gonna be.
From just off-screen, another officer approaches Campbell.
Give us a clear check. He's got a gun.
Neither side is budging, but something's got to give.
Stop resisting us, sir. Stop resisting us.
They spray him several times, directly in the face. Amazingly, he is able to walk away. An officer jumps on him, but he's thrown right off.
Don't do that. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
The struggle spills into the freeway as Major Campbell continues to retreat. He starts to run.
We're in foot pursuit. He's 1037, signal 0 with a gun.
Finally overcome, Campbell is brought back minutes later, in handcuffs.
Now you're under arrest, sir.
Major Campbell is charged with battery and resisting arrest with violence. He's currently suspended without pay while awaiting trial.
The video shows what happened. I didn't attack anybody. I wasn't resisting arrest with violence. I sat down the guardrail, and that's when I was attacked by them. It's clearly shown on the video. If the supervisor had responded and says, you're going to get the ticket anyway, that would have been it. I would take the ticket. When he takes me out of the car at the jail, he says, oh, well, we're charging you with battery on the police officer. I said, battery on the police officer? I said, who did I hit? My advice to any citizen who is confronted with this kind of a situation is not to do what I did. Don't use my situation as an example of what you should do. I would not recommend getting into a confrontation with a police officer like that.
One thing all cops understand, you always have respect for the badge. Des Moines, Iowa. Drunk and behind the wheel, this suspect is playing with fire. Iowa State Troopers want him stopped before anyone gets burned.
90 mile an hour. Subject to attempted to elude. Police bound.
Now more state troopers join this mad parade led by an intoxicated fool bent on self-destruction.
Left at 42nd. To the north of 42nd.
The danger escalates as the suspect takes his desperate journey through city streets, weaving across parking lots and putting pedestrians at risk.
It's dangerous enough to be pursuing a drunk, erratic driver on a freeway or a country road, but when they head into a neighborhood or a business district, the chance for catastrophe is even greater.
Northbound on 42nd from University.
The crazy driver flies past another stop sign, but turns a corner and slows down.
Stop your vehicle.
Suddenly, he opens his door. It's now or never. The police car acts like a battering ram, smashing into the driver's door. The impact is fierce and the sound is deafening. But the driver still wants out and tries to escape from the passenger side.
Hands behind your back, both of them now!
Another bad break caused by boozing and cruising. It'll be over 3 years before anyone lets this guy behind the wheel again. Albuquerque, New Mexico, a pursuit of armed suspects. Here's a situation where the bad guys have a souped-up car that's much faster than the police cars. Unable to stop the suspects in the stolen car, the officer asks for assistance from the truckers up ahead.
Any 18-wheelers monitoring the CB channel, this is a deputy sheriff. We're in pursuit southbound of a red vehicle. We need some assistance here.
We're always concerned when citizens take risks to help the police, but there are times when they have, and it's really made a difference.
Fortunately, one of the truckers is an ex-deputy sheriff from Alabama.
Not to your lights now. Is that the little red car coming up behind you there? And he's coming right behind you now, coming up on your left. High rate of speed. Oh yeah, I got him coming up here now. Moving over.
Racing down the center divider, the suspects try to accelerate past the truck. Barely missing another police car, the suspects pull back onto the road. Now it's getting deadly. What happens next surprises everyone. Realizing that they would never get past the truck and might actually die trying, these two desperate suspects finally just gave up.
Okay, we got him. Thank you, sir. Anytime, officer.
Valdosta, Georgia. In this blue car is another suspect set on outrunning the cops.
We're northbound now. Be advised, he's still ahead of me.
Once again, officers contact a trucker for a helping hand. The driver of this semi decides to offer the cops an 18-wheel roadblock, boxing the blue car in.
He's right behind you now.
When the suspect makes another passing attempt, the trucker forces him onto the uneven shoulder. At these speeds, the rough surface thrashes the car's tires.
I think he lost a tire.
Even high-performance radials aren't built for this kind of punishment.
Yeah, this tire's moving apart. There's fragments coming off it.
Moments later, this chase is over as police take the man into custody, proving that crooks lose when truckers and troopers team up.
Put your hands up!
The mess hall is this inmate's location of choice for a brutal attack. With the approval of his peers, he approaches his target with a shank of plexiglass, sharpened against concrete to a lethal point. The attack comes from behind and without warning. His weapon finds its mark. The unarmed victim struggles to pull away.
Yeah, the guy's got a shank.
Guards assess the situation from their command post. With 200 prisoners on the floor, they can't risk intervening until SWAT arrives.
You know what his name is?
No.
The victim can only run, but there's no place to hide.
Alright, you with the shank before it's in the exit cage now.
The attack gets more aggressive. The guards realize the victim can't avoid his attacker much longer. They try to plan his escape.
Open this gate. Open this gate so you can run into it.
The victim grabs a tray, realizing that this little shield may be his only chance to survive. Guards prepare to spring the wounded prisoner.
Get ready to shut this gate.
Then, as the attacker makes his next move, they give the signal.
Demon, run! Run!
But the victim doesn't realize there's an open door for him. This is what guards wanted to avoid. This is how prisoners get killed. Other inmates clear the way. Then as the fight rages off camera, SWAT swarms in and breaks up the melee.
Drop that weapon now! All inmates report to the serving line.
The rescue comes just in time. For the victim who escapes with minor injuries, it's a vivid reminder of who your friends are in jail. For deputies, it's an important lesson. This is the world they live in, whether inside the prison or out. Las Vegas, Nevada. In case you needed further proof that people who run from the police are out of their minds, take a look at this guy. When police tried to stop this man for having stolen plates, he took off in reverse. And the officers found themselves in a high-speed pursuit with a car going backwards.
Every pursuit is scary, but when the driver's breaking every rule of the road, it makes it 100 times more dangerous.
This is unbelievable that he can keep that car on the road. I have never seen anything like this.
Amazingly, the driver was able to control the car at incredible speeds.
This guy drives better than I do going forward. Oh, he almost lost it there. He almost lost control. He's not going to slow down. If anything, he's going faster. Stay back. Let's go first. Okay, it looks like he's slowing down. They have him surrounded.
But they forgot one thing. He was pointed in the other direction.
Okay, they got him. They got him. This pursuit is over. No, they don't. He's running out of the car. Suspect's running. This guy's not going to give up.
This guy really does not want to get caught. Like a broken field runner, he is weaving and dodging every vehicle that comes his way.
Okay, I got him. Cut him off. They have him in custody, but he sure gave them a chase for their money.
Here's an example of someone running on pure adrenaline. The amazing thing is that he didn't kill anybody going 70 miles an hour, driving backwards. The driver of this red 4x4 has just been issued a speeding ticket. Like most drivers, he's not too happy about the ticket, and he makes his feelings perfectly clear.
You're ripping me off, and I didn't deserve it because I didn't do nothing wrong. You're probably sitting there parked while driving right back.
Despite the man's harsh language, the trooper keeps his cool, never raising his voice. But as this driver proves, some people just won't let you be nice to them.
Just give me the damn thing, and I'll look at the date. If I'm working, I'll pay the fine because I can't afford to take a day off. And if I'm not working, I'll plead not guilty because I know well I'm not guilty. There. Now, are you a state or local? Looks like you're a state trooper. Get back and pick up some more guys and run up the deficit on the working man. Just give me the damn thing and let me get out of here.
Still, the officer never loses his temper. He calmly gives the man instructions for paying his ticket.
Green copy's for your record, sir.
I don't... All right.
White copy needs to be mailed in within 20 days.
Okay.
Make sure you read the...
I can't read, and I put this stuff away. I get bills in the mail all the time. I don't need to look at it.
But if you think this driver was angry before, wait till you see what happens when he hears the price of the ticket.
It's $137.50.
You're crazy! I get it! You're crazy! My wife took money out of her damn account where she's working to pay my insurance so I wouldn't get picked up. You're crazy!
This cop is amazing. He still hasn't lost his temper.
If you don't pick this up, sir, I'm going to summon you for littering.
I'll pick the Are you crazy? I wasn't even speeding, you goddamn soul! $100 and some dollars!
There's some more right there.
I've never heard of a fine like that in my life, you damn soul! You like no!
Perhaps the officer shouldn't take this man's tantrums too personally. After all, this man seems to be angry about everything.
The cost of living has gone up. My paycheck has gone down because we gave up double time on Sunday. Our insurance went up $20 a week 2 weeks ago, and that's what's happening in the last 8-10 years to the whole country.
What driver wouldn't want this trooper to issue them a ticket?
There is hope.
In the face of everything, the officer never blows his cool.
Because there is hope. If we can get this economy going again to start treating people fair and get assholes like you to do something decent instead of picking up some innocent guy that wasn't speeding to begin with.
Bye.
New York. A 550 horsepower Kenworth hurtles down the highway at 100 miles an hour. Straight on a collision course with a crowded tollway. Police realize that a roadblock would be useless. All they can do is try and clear the tollway in time. And here he comes. Moments later, he plunges off a boat launch, right into this lake. Tonight, everybody was very, very lucky. But in Brea, California, officers and civilians are not quite as fortunate when the driver of this truck snaps and goes on a rampage of destruction.
Oh, there's a vehicle there. There's a vehicle there. Oh, he smashes right to the rear of that vehicle. And he's doing another U-turn. Another U-turn. This vehicle, this truck. Oh, they're going to cut him off right there. There, the CHP vehicle gets smashed there.
An officer tries to force the driver over. But he's no match for 15 tons of momentum. The only thing this truck can't roll over is a tree.
They're pulling him out of the vehicle at this time, on the ground. This is a code 4.
When Mother Nature, or driver error, doesn't end a chase, it's up to the cops. So how do they do it?
In a chase.
We begin above the clouds in Houston, Texas.
Use caution, these suspects are armed.
Police and news choppers stay right on top of the action as two petty burglars attempt to outrun the cops.
He's cutting through the intersection into the far lane. Oh, he just took a hit. He just took a hit.
One suspect thinks he can escape, but with the cops approaching from both directions, the only way to go is down.
Looks like he's holding on to the railing. He is holding on to the railing.
The suspect is about to lose his grip.
Oh, he dropped. He dropped. The suspect dropped from the railing.
He tumbles 3 stories, just missing the concrete.
He's up and running. He's up and running.
Despite having the wind knocked out of him, he sees his chance and goes for
He's
it.
headed for the woods on the far side. No officers in sight here.
He thinks he's home free, but the eye in the sky stays on his tail and there's nowhere to hide. The police chopper drops in out of the blue and intimidates the suspect into submission.
He's, okay, he stopped running. The police are right on top of him. He's surrendering to the helicopter.
This suspect just found out when the long blades of the law are after you.
Oh, he dropped.
Running away is not an option. Police sirens suddenly tear through the quiet afternoon commute in Oceanside, California.
The CHP unit there in chase, and this is the car that he's after.
A news chopper joins a chase started by a drunk driver who refuses to stop.
On the westbound 78 here.
The chopper easily keeps up with the driver who's gunning the gas at a whopping 120 miles an hour. Officers want nothing more than to end this chase now. But if the cops can't stop him, a traffic jam will. An officer moves in cautiously.
There we see the CHP units. Okay, they're telling him to stop.
The chopper hovers over the action while the officer tries to negotiate with the driver.
No, he doesn't want to stop.
There's no bargaining.
You didn't see any weapons drawn there, just a highway patrolman saying, step out, let's talk about this. They have given this guy a chance just to surrender.
The suspect heads for the surface streets. He careens towards an intersection at 70 miles an hour. And then, the inevitable happens.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh no. This is terrible. This chase has just ended. Boy, I'm speechless. I'm sorry. Oh man, what a horrific crash.
Despite the wreckage, they must approach the scene cautiously. This terrible situation is exactly what police officers try their best to avoid. The officers now work twice as hard, apprehending the suspect and rescuing the victims.
It looks like the driver of the truck is out. He's okay. I personally haven't seen anybody come out of the Nissan 200 there. They're helping somebody out of the Jeep, the white Jeep right here at the top of your screen.
Incredibly, everyone survives the crash. The suspect is confined to a respirator for weeks thereafter, a victim of his own deadly cocktail of drinking and driving. Evidence used in court? You bet. These high-tech choppers are an integral part of every pursuit, helping cops with evidence and helping us bring you the stories.